Friends, exploring the uninhabited islands of Madagascar is so exciting, because not only are the crabs here huge, even the kelp is super big. There are a lot of fish here. Just shout a few times in the sea and the fish will swim towards you. It was a wonderful and exciting day. It's down. Shall we take a photo? After going into the sea, I started searching from the shallow areas. Because the island is so small, the concrete tiles in the sea are also very steep, making swimming very difficult. Today's service was very long and I am exhausted. Fortunately, the resources were pretty good. After searching for a while, I saw a spider snail and took it. I thought traveling was such a big deal, it would be nice to pick up a spider snail. Here I pulled the rubber bands of the fish cavity, because I saw a lot of fish on a dead coral reef and wanted to try my luck. After lying in the sea for a while and drinking, I saw that there was no movement, so I used the underwater lion roar skill. After roaring a few times, a green short-sailed swordfish really swam towards me. Friends, the first catch is a gray dragon from the sea. It has a very strong pulling force and it is gone. After putting away the sea dragon, I saw a large group of 7-star fish, but they were all less than half a pound in size, so I decided not to buy them. Below, I see a bag that is relatively large in proportion. Let's see if I can collect it. Friends, I haven't seen such a big bag for a long time. Received it. I was excited just now on the surface because I saw 2 lobsters, but when I dived down, I saw that they were just small curry rice, so forget it. In addition to the strong current, another problem with this small island is that the visibility is very poor, probably only about 4 meters, so I went up and down countless times, but still did not find any other seafood. The flow is too strong and too tiring. Go back. This is what I got today when I went out to sea. A fish and a big bag. This is the first time I picked up something this big. Let me compare it with my hand. I heard that steel bars are very delicious, and this is my first time to try them. Make some hay. Ouch, so fast. I marinated this fish with chili, salt, and curry. It should be good. 1 or 2 yuan. Remove from heat and serve. Start with the fish head. Smells so good, my friends. Wow. Smoked fish is just different. The taste is really different. It's high tide now, so I'm worried that the seawater will rise to the tent. Eat first and talk about it after you finish eating. After the fish were eaten, I found that the big bag was still uneaten, but it seems to have been submerged by the tide, because I forgot to bring it up when I went to kill the fish earlier. I guess I'll have to look for it tomorrow morning. Now it's still the same old rules, continue to go to sea. I saw 2 small crayfish during the day, and I hope to see big ones soon. I don't know why the waves suddenly got bigger, and my flashlight was almost lost when I just went into the sea. The first one to appear here is a big-winged hip. Don't be fooled by its cute appearance. The biting force of its teeth is unmatched when it comes to eating. Then there is a crab next to the wing, but this crab is a dark red variety and it doesn't taste good, so I'd better throw it away. Friends, isn't it a coincidence that they knew I didn't want the dark red chicken crab, but they actually gave me an orange red one? This color is indeed the most delicious, so I took it. Chicken crab harvest a delicious this color. After putting the chicken and crab away, another crab was found. This crab was hiding under the dead mountain lake. It had a very strong grip and it took a lot of effort to pull it up. Harvest a mantis crab. Oops, I didn't see the lobster. After diving here, you can see a lot of anemones. These anemones are like blooming chrysanthemums. They will shrink immediately after you touch them with your hands. It is so fun. The most common fintail fish I saw online were those weighing less than 1 kilogram, so I didn't catch them. But this crab must be collected because it tastes better than the fin fish. The crab was harvested. After putting the crabs away, I saw another hawkfish. This is the first time I have seen this species of eaglefish. I don't know how good the meat is. Collect it first. Is this a fish? Because it is all blue, it is the first time I see it. When I caught the hawkfish earlier, I actually saw this red gang crab, which was quite big. Because they didn't run away on the net, I came to catch it after releasing the hawkfish. Also called red crab, very big. Received. In fact, I am already on my way back, but I didn't expect to see another spider snail, mainly because it was not at that time during the day, otherwise all my efforts would have been in vain. Luo didn't pick up any spiders during the day, but finally found one at night. Received. There are too many small jellyfish in the sea. My body is very itchy now. I have to change my clothes first before I can look at life. Just look at this red gourd crab. This plate of crab is really big. Look at its huge claws. My God. The remaining ones are spider snails, hermit crabs, 2 other crabs, and a fish. The tent was set up too close to the sand pond, so the sound of the waves was very loud. I probably couldn't sleep well at night and even caught a cold. Ouch, my nose is still blocked. Going to bed first, bye friends. It's only 6 o'clock now. Good morning, friends. This is where the bag from last night should have been. Where? Finally found it. Here it is. How to open this 1,000-year-old bag. There was a lot of meat in the bag, but it was all sand. How much sand did you eat last night? I'll go wash it. Such a big bag will not taste good when cooked. It must be naked. Well, the sashimi is really good and chewy. Feels very greasy inside. Finished eating, it was delicious. These crabs are really strong and haven't died yet. The big bag was very full, so I decided to let it go with the crab and the chicken crab. This red gang plagiarism cannot be left out because it is so delicious. Go home, go home. I just need to eat 1 more red crab for breakfast, because I will have to dive again soon and my stomach will feel uncomfortable. Is the crab overcooked? This corner is completely broken. This claw is the essence of the whole crab. The meat in this crab claw is so big. My God. Delicious. Really delicious. The crab meat is slightly sweet. After eating the crabs, I wanted to go back to the sea, but the visibility was really giving me a headache, so I just went back to sleep. The captain will come to pick us up around 11 o'clock. Since it was still early, the captain took us to another island to continue fishing. The water is a bit cold. Just after I entered the sea and before I started diving, a dragonfly fish kept following me, circling around my body. It followed me wherever I swam, allowing me to experience the feeling of fishing in the sea. But when I dived to the bottom of the water, the Spanish fish stopped following me. I guess it had its eyes on another host. As I came down, I saw my first seafood, grouper. The first game, friends, Dongshin class. Okay, let's get started. Friends, I used the roaring skill again during this dive. In fact, this kind of sound is effective against some more aggressive fish. If there are no fish near where you dive, it's just like calling out in vain. After the shooting, I saw that the tip of the gun had penetrated, so how did it get away again? Fortunately, the fish was also seriously injured and didn't run away, so I quickly pulled the rubber band of the spear gun. He dived again, shot again, and finally caught the fish. Another gray dragon from the sea. This one is bigger than yesterday's. Received. Not far from where I was fishing just now, I found this big spider snail. It's a bit bigger than the one I picked up last night. Received. The spider is so big. After getting the spider snail, I decided to catch one last one and call it a day. This is the Emperor's new gang. It will be absolutely delicious to make a double dish fish. Friends, we have arrived on the island, but it's not the original island. The captain randomly found an island and asked us to cook some food. This underwater dragon is bigger than the one we caught yesterday. Then he got another Emperor Star gang. Then I started to heat the oil in a pan. After the oil is boiling, stir-fry the sauerkraut for a while. Then add 1982 mineral water. When the water in the pot started to rise, I put the fish into the pot. After about 10 minutes, I finally cooked the double dish fish. The captain was a nice guy this time, so I gave him half of the cooked fish. Unexpectedly, the captain was afraid of the spicy food and didn't eat much, but his younger brother ate a lot. And he also said that the double dishes were the most delicious. Wow, so delicious. I found that this grouper tastes much better when made into a double dish fish than hot pot fish, because the last time we made hot pot, it wasn't this delicious. Wow, even the soup is delicious. Okay friends, that's it for today's video. If you like me, please remember to like, follow, and comment. Bye.